Automakers are rolling out a new technology that could be a direct headwind to Apple's CarPlay and Google's Android Auto. Joining us now to break this down is Ben Fox-Rubin, reporter at CNET. Ben, great to speak with you today.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. So let's talk a little bit about this technology that Ford has created. What is it? Who's adapting it?
So first of all, I think the name isn't particularly great. What is it called? Smart Device Link or something like that, SDL. Ford has created it, and they've decided to create a different way for mobile app developers to connect their mobile apps like Spotify or a messaging service to your car. And as you said, it is a direct competitor in many ways to Apple's CarPlay or Google's Android Auto.
And Ford announcing that Toyota is the first that's actually going to adopt this. And I believe the company also saying that you could see their technology in something like 30 million cars by 2020. Do you think other car makers are also going to sign on with Ford? And if so, which ones?
So a handful of other automakers have already said that they're investigating SDL. That includes Honda, Mazda, and Subaru. There are a few others. And that's pretty significant, actually. It was only about 6 months ago that Toyota said that they were going to investigate Ford's new technology. So it's very possible that by the end of this year, SDL is going to be in an even better position than it was already with this big shot in the arm from Toyota.
And let's get into the tech itself a little bit more. Let's compare this. What has Ford created, and how does it compare to Google's Android Auto or Apple's CarPlay?
So the idea here is that with Apple or Google's platforms, what happens is that the smartphone basically takes over a lot of the features of your dash. And that could be problematic for automakers because it takes away one of those distinguishing features that actually makes, let's say, a Honda different from a Subaru. The way that what Ford actually created with SDL is an open source platform, so that would allow automakers to create a little bit more customization, but at the same time still allow mobile app developers to connect with your car. So as I said before, you could use Spotify or a messaging service or different things like that that you might find on your smartphone. They would then port over or extend over into your car's dash.
And we know that the auto market has really been on fire. We've seen record sales for autos over the past year alone. But does this really sort of represent a shift in terms of auto manufacturing and these car companies, traditional car companies, also essentially becoming tech companies?
Yeah, in many ways that's already happening. This is a big deal that Ford is really trying to put a stake in the ground and kind of announcing itself a bit more as a software developer. I mean, they're mainly a car manufacturer, but now they're trying to create this open source platform for all the other auto manufacturers. So this could actually prove to be a pretty significant shift, and hopefully, at least for the car makers, make them more significant and not just backseat passengers in Google and Apple's future and in what they perceive as what the car is going to look like in the next couple of years.
Yeah, certainly. Potentially a new revenue stream, but also in many ways, as you just mentioned, a defensive play against the tech giants. Ben Fox-Rubin, thanks for joining us today. Thank you for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Dowdy from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.